Good morning. Or good afternoon. Good night? I don't know. Whatever suits your boat, rows your boat, whatever the frick. Okay. Hatsune Miku. If you've seen the thumbnail, specifically Brazilian Hatsune Miku, it's been a trend that you've probably seen on your X feed or Twitter feed, if you're a normal person, call it Twitter. Um, And wow, like the art that comes out of this hashtag, if you haven't had a look at Brazilian Miku. Some of the stuff is kind of lewd, so, you know, don't look at it with your 5-year-old like niece or something. That's probably not a great idea. But overall, Brazilian Miku, great, cool. What could possibly go wrong with Brazilian Miku? The Brazil part. The um maybe I'm just in the minority of this, which is an interesting word to put in all of this. But like I grew up with a lot of Brazilian football just on, or like Brazilian soccer, whatever you call it. And that team looked hella mixed. I mean, some people are like coming up with conspiracy theories that like players like Rodrigo, that's a whole Indian guy in disguise, like on the Brazilian national team. I don't know if that has legs or anything of that sort. I'm not going to entertain it more than I already have. But beyond the conspiracy theories, Brazil has a relatively diverse set of skin tones. I feel like compared to a lot of like nationalities and stuff, I would probably associate Brazil with the widest range of just like here's a person that's more on the pale side, and then here's a person that probably has like my skin tone or complexion, or actually like probably like even like far darker kind of thing. But like it's all over the park kind of thing. And it's interesting. People generally have got this perception that all Brazilians, not all Brazilians, I shouldn't say that, but like actually some people might, but that they'll generally be as tanned as potentially I am, maybe a little bit lighter than I am, or a little bit darker. That's interesting. And the reason I brought up the Brazilian football thing earlier is there's players like Kaká, for example. He was amazing. He was a product of his time, AC Milan legend, etc., etc. And what I've seen with a particular Hatsune Miku post, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's um, affecting other people as well. And this is more of a plea just not to berate them so much on it. I feel like if you drew Miku more on the white side, more on the pale side, lighter skin side, and you gave them like the classic like Brazil top, like the Brazil crop top, very cute yellow, and then like I don't know, usually either like Brazil national team like short shorts, or like you're gonna give them like jean shorts kind of thing. And that's cute. Great. I feel like this is the one country in which that skin color really shouldn't, something about it just doesn't feel like it should be like as big of a deal as it can be, just because of how diverse and like there's a huge spectrum to the skin colors available in Brazil. And this is probably accumulated over time. A lot of the lighter skinned people probably have Italian roots. They probably have Portuguese roots. But I feel like they've they've probably lived in like there are people that, you know, of lighter skin tones that have acclimatized to Brazilian ways over the years, over the generations kind of thing, and identify as Brazilian, but also appear white. Like I'd like to think that this makes sense to like to people, right? Why are we canceling people over this? Like this is like the first thing I see like on my Twitter feed just as I come home today. I and I think like some of these people that are even like drawing them like lighter skin and not tanned enough, right? It's like the Family Guy meme, but like in reverse, are being berated because apparently the point in Brazilian Miku was not just some random fad, but was to have an excuse to make her brown. I don't know. I don't know. Or just like tan skin. It's like if it was like another, literally like another region, I feel like that's like even then, like for example, in Japan, or like there are like regions, actually Japan, Italy, there are regions where the reverse can be like true. Where there just a lot of like tan people and stuff like that. I don't get it. Let let people draw Brazilian Miku however the way they want. I think if we had some like I don't know. I'm trying to think like what's like a if there's always exceptions. There's always exceptions. But I'm thinking like if you took someone from like South Sudan, for example, or like you did like a South Sudanese Miku, that'd be based first of all. Shout out to South Sudan, I guess. But like you'd probably typically not make them really like pale, right? Like those regions actually tend to have like the darkest skin tones, which I find like what's it called? It's it's just like the quirky nature of like the world. Some people will be paler in some parts, and some people will be like far darker in other parts. And Brazil just has that mix. It is okay. I think it's okay. If any of you Brazilians, any of you raging Brazilians, any of you people that are genuinely really fuming at a more pale Miku or like a lighter skinned, fairer skinned Miku, let me know. Let me know like what really grinds your gears about it. Cause I just don't get it. I I just like Hatsune Miku. I think she rocks the Brazilian fit, no matter the skin tone. Good night. All right.